Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review, episode number 101. This one I'm reviewing the 102nd episode of the Boruto Naruto Next Generation Anime, Melee. Picking up where last week's episode left off, there's about three different things going on in this episode. Actually, four if included basically what's going on with Mitsuki. He has like four different plot threads, two of whom get wrapped up in this episode. Okay, we have the female member of the twins taking on Kyrene and Sadara, which, good battle, and they actually beat her with a combination, well, they do mention that Kyrene mentions to Sadara that Sakura saved her life, and she thinks that protecting her will basically pay back death, and because, well, she did something she never did in Shippuden. Not that I remember anyways, because all she was known for doing was tracking chakra and have people bite her just to heal them. Apparently, she can miraculously spring chains out of her freaking back. Yes, 6 chains just magically just pop out of her back like she's Pinhead from Hellraiser. I'm like, what the heck is this? These look like chakra chains, but it's not surprising due to the fact she's an Uzumaki. A fact that apparently she has never brought up to anybody at all. Not even Boruto. I kind of wish she had some interaction with him. But Sadara was fine because, well, she knew her parents. Knows her parents, obviously. With a combination of that, and of course the Sharingan, which I'm happy the fact we finally get a chance to see this thing again. Because here's kind of the thing. Prior to this arc, when was the last time we saw the Sadara use the Sharingan in the series? She used like maybe once during the previous major arc of the series. Not the 3-parter, which dealt with the parent-child, which that was a good arc, by the way. I highly recommend it because how fantastic it was. But the Mitsuki gets parent arc. How many times did she use the Sharingan? Maybe once? The entire time? And that was like briefly. It's almost like the writers of the show kind of forgot the fact, yes, she has a Sharingan. She actually first got this thing back in her own character development arc back from episodes 19, I think it was like 18 to 22. Yes. Which, by the way, I should bring this up though. Now, during the course of the episode, we have Team 15 take on the male member of the twins, and she does something she hasn't done since the opening arc of the series. Now, I picked this up from Walmart for about $30. Basically, I got the first 13 episodes of this anime on DVD, which is great the fact I did that. Yep. And what does she do from the Ghost Arc? Why, she has new take chakra from her teammates. That was something that they asked her to do. And then simply New is used to defeat the male member of the twins with the upgraded chakra strength and beat him. And then he starts absorbing his chakra for some reason until Summary tells him to stop. And that's that. Though the fight with him took up a good chunk of the episode, and they weren't doing too good. It took combining their chakra into New just to beat this guy. The other plot thread was something I picked up from last week's episode. We have Boruto and Sakura just lying down on the floor after being hit with the tranquilizer, and it's revealed that in this episode that Togasawa, the bird expert, was responsible for stealing the tranquilizers. It was not revealed if he was responsible for freeing all the birds. Yeah, that plot point, it's like, did the writers forget that happened? I mean, yeah. It was where he took all the jutsu, all the tranquilizers that basically supposed to suppress Jogo's transformation into the cursed transformation thing. And then, like, something really weird happens, okay? They have a couple times when people from Land of Rivers come in. And, oh, by the way, the leader of Land of Rivers, he is nowhere to be seen in this episode. Yeah, Land of Rivers basically a complete joke in this episode where they somehow take a taser to tase Sakura because, well, he can turn the water. And he's using them twice the episode. Yep. First time it's about to hit him with water. They tase him. And he uses again to block his transformations, which somehow he managed to take a sample of Jogo's curse transformation and use it himself. And apparently, he was responsible for all the curse marks going around. Really? I thought Land of Rivers was responsible for this, not this guy. Yeah, this comes completely out of nowhere, especially since prior to this episode. Especially even last week was hints of this, that he was evil. And then like this episode, okay, so he's responsible for taking the tranquilizer. Okay, he's responsible for creating this curse mark outbreak. Okay, that still doesn't explain. Okay, there's still two things that was not explained. One, why is the Land of Rivers here? Yeah, that by far was never fully explained. Like, did he bring them out here? Did he hire them? Unknown. And also, who the heck freed the birds? It could have been people from the Land of Rivers. That's a possibility. Also, where the heck is the leader of the Land of Rivers investigation team? Yes. Though I still have this really good theory that the Land of Rivers themselves do not exist at all as a country, because prior to this arc, this particular country had never heard before at all. Oh yeah, and the curse marks are on the two team Wambi and I don't remember the other ones. And the one's like half cat, half dog. Yeah, their curse mark disappeared in this episode. Yes, because the antidote basically took a while to kick in, and yeah, at least that was explained. But if you watch this episode, kind of like, okay, we resolve some plot threads, but we don't resolve everything in this episode. But it looks like we're going to set up a big, like two really big things that happen next week episode. One, we're going to have Kyrie and Sadara stop a migration. That's one thing. This is, of course, migrating of the curse marked birds. And the other one is Jugo versus Tadra, curse marked Tadra. Yeah, and an episode basically called Migration Season, which looks like it's going to be the final episode of this arc, which, thank God, this is not 20 episodes. Yes. Yeah, this by far, I should point out, though, is the 5th episode of this arc. And however the 6 episodes, that is perfectly fine. I have no problem with this at all, the fact I have 6 episodes. I haven't heard anything what's going to happen after this arc. I have heard nothing. Yeah, really nothing. Yeah, but that's all I gotta say about this episode. It's good. Doesn't explain everything. Yeah. And one thing I also gotta point out though, is this me or is that the writers of the show forgot for a good period of time that Sadara has a Sharingan? Apparently they forgot about it because here's kind of the thing. She first got in the Sadara arc, then she got it, then she shows up again during like throughout the next couple arcs. She's used I think she used it during the Hidden Mist arc, and she used it toward the arc that basically got them to become actual Genin. And then after that, she used it during the shooting exam arc. And then for a while, I think the writers forgot the fact she had this and how to use it briefly, like maybe once toward the end of Misa's parent arc. I mean, I get the fact why she used it during the previous arc because, well, it's parents' child day, fine, whatever. But that's what kind of seemed like. It seemed like, though, prior to this arc, it just seemed like the writers half the time forgot she even had this thing. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she clearly didn't use it in an awful Chocho arc. Yeah. But good episode nonetheless, okay? So that's it for this particular review. I have one more review coming, and that's review the 150th chapter for Black Butler. That's coming next, okay? But these next few. Bye.